When was the last time you walked outside at night and looked up at the stars? At the vastness of the cosmos, wondering where it all came from? Why is there something rather than nothing? Do we have purpose in it? Or are we just a speck of dust floating in the vastness? My name is Michael Ray Lewis, and I'm the director of Universe Designed, a documentary that I'm putting together to give evidence for the existence of God. 5 years ago, I was an atheist. Even as a kid growing up, I never believed in God. And then one day, my wife tells me that she feels like Jesus is calling her back, and she starts going to church. I go with her a couple of times, and I look at the congregation and think, yeah, this is good for some people. I see how it comforts them, but I just don't believe it's true. And then I start hitting her with difficult questions like, why would God allow evil and suffering? And what about science? What about evolution? Questions that she wasn't able to answer. What I found, though, is the further I looked and the deeper I dug, I found answers. There's something called Christian apologetics, and it's people giving a defense or arguments for the existence of God. Very strong arguments. After about 3 years of studying, I finally threw my hands up and said, okay, I believe, and I gave my life to Jesus. Since then, I've only dug deeper and found more answers and more answers. And I want to be able to share this with the world. There are two reasons I'm creating this documentary. One is because the majority of the Christians that I talk to don't really have the evidences for what they believe. When I question them and I ask them why they believe what they believe, they can't really give me an answer. 1 Peter 3:15 says to always be prepared to give a defense for the hope that you have within you, yet to do this with gentleness and respect. And I believe that every Christian should be able to give a defense, to be able to give answers when questioned. And the second reason is to reach unbelievers and to let them take from it what they will. There are a lot of people out there who are genuinely curious and genuinely open to looking at the evidence. I talk to unbelievers all the time, and the majority of the time when I ask them if they believe in God, the main answer I always get is I never really thought about it. With all the chaos going on in this world, we are so distracted, we don't ask questions like this anymore. In this documentary, I want to lay out the evidence for you. I've already called and scheduled interviews with some of the top apologists, including Dr. Frank Turek and Dr. Hugh Ross. I feel like this is something that God has been calling me to do, and I'm investing everything I have into this project, but I need your help. I'm trying to make this as high production quality as I can, so any donation you can put towards the project will be a huge blessing. Everything you donate will go 100% to this project. Will you help me? Help me bring the evidences to this world and to get people questioning again. And I pray that this will help to equip believers and prepare them to answer those difficult questions, questions that we're scared of. I want to be able to show the world that God exists, that this is a universe designed.